So you sit down to watch that movie that everyone's been hyping on about, and this happens. What the f***? You're confused, sad, upset.
I've got nothing left. I've got nothing left.
And since the birth of movies, there's been so many disappointing movie fights. We're gonna name and shame 10 of the worst of all time in order of awfulness. Starting with 10. After winning her first ever Oscar, Halle Berry accepted her role as Catwoman in the movie called Catwoman. She probably expected the accolades that Michelle Pfeiffer and Zoe Kravitz got, fronting up to her own superhero franchise. What
Perfect idea.
Little did she know, she would end up being in such utter trash, directed by a nobody French director. This jewelry store fight is everything you need to know about this movie. The CGI smoke should be a dead giveaway that this scene is not gonna go well. Followed by this awful kick, which has all the impact of the Titanic theme tune played on a flute. The music, the constant edits. So around about now is a good time to establish some rules as to why a fight is bad. This fight ticks all the boxes. Reasons like poor impact of blows, bad music, loads of edits, bad choreography, bad lighting, bad CGI. All of these can lead to a bad movie fight. Even sometimes just one of those things can ruin a whole fight. I mean, look at this. Firstly, she already dodged one bullet. Why the scramble? God, so many cuts. But this is awesome though. Well, it's awesome in a bad way. You'll actually see many of these kind of moments in this video. Watching this scene again, it's a wonder why I've not put it in number 1 as the worst movie fight ever. Now, for all the external issues, why this movie is bad, like a bad director, Halle Berry isn't completely innocent because her performance is woeful. And she knew it too. So well done for her for accepting her Razzie Award with humor. This movie and fight is truly awful, but not as bad as this. So coming in at number 9 is this awful fight scene from Batman and Robin, 1997. How anyone thought that this movie and this scene should not be buried in a time capsule in the middle of the Sahara Desert is beyond me. This fight is atrocious. This green thing is meant to be Bane.
The ideal killing machine. I call this little number.
Hey, what the fuck is going on here?
I don't think I've ever seen such an incredible cast that's been so miscast, misdirected, and wasted. Arnie.
Let's kick some ice.
Uma Thurman.
Why not send Junior home early? I've got some wild oats to sow.
George Clooney.
7 million. Never leave the cave without him.
I thought at the time this was going to be a very good career move. It wasn't.
Even Chris O'Dowd was a hyped actor at this point. Up until this movie came out, that is. I actually think he served me a burger and fries the other day at McDonald's. What a fall from grace. More fries with that, sir? Wait, you're Chris O'Donnell, right? No. Yes, you are. F off. Where do we start with this fight? It looks cheap, tacky, campy, which I think was an intentional choice by the director Joel Schumacher. It was definitely a gamble.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Let me just say that I actually thought I destroyed the franchise.
The fights last literally milliseconds, and at the end of the fight, we get this, which is just, well, embarrassing. Right, that's enough of that fight. Number 8.
Ah, no! You're not gonna open up to me right before we die!
Remember when Hollywood tried to make Jay Courtney into a thing? Yeah, that didn't work. This is the movie A Good Day to Die Hard. Now, there's no doubting that Bruce Willis is an absolute legend, but this movie was a step too far in the Die Hard franchise. Coming off the pretty good Live Free or Die Hard, this movie was a huge misstep, and this scene encapsulates why. So many close-ups to mask any impact or lack of, messy geography of scene, you can barely see who is fighting who or even what the goal is in the scene. And this is a little trick for you. If you want to see if a fight scene is good or bad, ask yourself a question without context. What is the goal for any of the characters in a scene?
I admit it, you are better than I am.
This shot here flips angled for some reason, again confusing the geography of the scene. This kick is pathetic. Now, why is this scene worse than the other two so far? Well, it's just so self-serious. At least the other two had intention. I mean, wrong intentions, mind you, but they were going for a certain feel. This is just a really bad cash grab with minimal effort from anyone concerned. Apart from Jay Courtney, that is. This is Miami Connection, and but boys, calm down. I'm going through the intro of your film. This is Miami Connection, and gosh, these gentlemen are awfully angry. Right, okay, now that's over. Motherfuckers! Behave yourselves! So the story behind Miami Connection is this guy, YK Kim, a Korean-born taekwondo master living in Florida who ran a chain of martial arts schools, was approached by a local filmmaker to help him finance and star in a movie. The cast consisted mostly of Kim's real-life martial arts students and not actors, and Kim reportedly went so far into debt, hundreds and thousands of dollars, to finance the film. Kim actually considered this the greatest failure of his life, and try to forget it. And you can see why. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Now, I want to be fair to the actual fight, and maybe a controversial opinion here, but the actual fights aren't that bad. They're pretty good, in fact. And they're actually better than any of the fights featured so far. At least the impacts are real, and there's not many cuts. And Kim is passionate about the fighting. The thing that really lets the scenes down is the lighting, the framing, and ultimately things like this.
My mother was Korean, and my father was Black American.
But honestly, this scene is an example of the type of amateurish fight scenes this movie has. And if you like movies that are so bad that they're good, this movie is definitely for you. I mean, who actually beats someone up and then walks away like that? There is a happy ending to this story though, because the film was screened at a festival by Draft House Films, where it was met with raucous applause and became an instant cult classic. Then it was re-released in 2012, with Kim attending screenings like a rock star. You see, that's the beauty of Hollywood. Oh my god, what the hell is this shit? So whatever happened to Mila Jovovich, eh? Did I say that name right? Doesn't matter. From Fifth Element to this dog turd of a movie, to many other dog turds of movies. This line sums it all up perfectly.
One woman against 14 men. It's ridiculous. Have the gas guard waiting for her in the Mortal Sciences library. I'm going to level her.
One major no-no in a movie fight is when the bad guys are just waiting around for the good guy to finish beating up his colleague so they can jump in and have their turn. So, how's life, mate? Yeah, it's cool, it's cool. Still seeing that blonde with a nice ass? Nah. What happened, mate? Well, she assassinated me? Get it? Assassinated? It's your turn to fight, mate. Jesus. Always with the terrible jokes with this guy. Hope he gets killed. Great. This is from the movie Ultraviolet. A terrible, terrible, terrible movie with scenes like this and like this. But this fight takes the absolute piss. It wants so badly to be the Matrix. Mission succeeded. Ultraviolet, the Matrix Resurrection is called. They said, well done. That's a good joke, isn't it?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
You don't need me to break down this fight scene, do you? I mean, really, let's move on. Because I really want to move on. Now, I've spoken about this scene in Colombiana before, and you can check out the video here. But in short, this Zoe Saldana movie is whack. It wants to be Bourne Identity, Bourne Supremacy, and Bourne Ultimatum rolled into one. Instead, it's just a giant piss stain on a rug.
Oh, no, don't do that. Not on the rug, man.
The absolute worst editing you'll see in this video belongs to this movie. I'm getting dizzy just looking at it. And here's the irony. The film it's trying to emulate is the reason why this scene looks the way it does. Because this scene, directed by Paul Greengrass from the movie The Bourne Supremacy, started the whole shaky cam, bad edits to cover up actors who can't fight trend. This scene is truly, truly, truly awful. I've seen people defending it in the comments across the internet. It's not defendable, it's poor. Some say it was done on purpose to show you how disorientated the fighters are in the scene.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
Number 3 will be controversial and you will hate me, but honestly, I feel like it needs to be on this list because it's just so brilliant as well as awful. It's They Live.
I don't want to fight you. Stop it.
No!
Fuck.
This scene is beyond ridiculous. It lasts for 7 long minutes, with both Keith David and Roddy Piper punching, throwing, grappling, grabbing, shouting, and all sorts. Each impact feels like it would kill the other person receiving it. And that's the very reason why this 7 minutes is just hilarious. Now don't get me wrong, it's the second best movie on this list after The Bourne Supremacy. But this fight is just so bad that it's good, and therefore I had to put it on this list, and I had to put it super high too. But not too high, because the next 2 movie fight scenes are just out of this world bad.
What? Now hold on. You ain't the first son of a bitch to wake up out of their dream.
I mean, need I say more? Just keep watching. Samurai Cop is the most wonderful experience. Get friends together and watch this absolute trash, and you'll have the time of your life. From corny one-liners like this.
Hey, preacher.
Yeah?
You and I got nothing to do. Let's
Shut up.
To silly scenes like this.
Shoot! Shoot it!
To wigs like this. This movie is a treat and definitely the most fun movie on this list. Why my guy's just standing around watching the other guy get beaten up is beyond a mystery, but you know, feel free to watch the whole movie scene and let me know why he's doing that in the comments.
You lost.
He sure did.
You lost face.
Wait, what did he say?
You lost face.
Lost face? What does that mean? Maybe he knows. Maybe because all the faces in the scene, that can't be it, because that's a different movie. I'm confused. Doesn't matter. Right, this is a scene from The Matrix Revolutions. And you're currently wondering why this is number 1. I can tell. I can feel the evil eyes peering on me, wondering why this is number 1. Good music. The choreography looks good. The special effects are good. Well, it's here for 2 reasons. First being, have you ever heard of the expression, too much of a good thing. This movie and this scene are too much of a good thing. Too much music, too much rain, too much melodrama, just too much flying, punching, CGI, too much everything. It's an overstuffed, well done nightmare of a fight. It is Fight the Movie. It's basically another version of the They Live fight, but with a much bigger budget. And secondly, with context, this fight and this movie were meant to be the conclusion of a 3-movie arc. And both were just so very disappointing. Crushingly so.
Quite right.
It's a classic example of bigger is not better. A lesson that the filmmakers failed to learn from their movie, with this one shot having way more impact than this whole fight. And therefore, due to the scale, resources, and results of this movie fight, it is the worst movie fight ever committed to film. But what do you guys think? Is the Matrix Revolution fight the worst ever? Let me know in the comments. And there are some honorable mentions like Jim Carter, Elektra, Taken 2, Troll 2, Birdemic, X-Men Wolverine, and Shark Attack 3. As well as many, many others. What do you guys think? What bad movie fight scenes have I missed out? Hit the like button, please, to help the channel to grow. And big love, till the next time.
You want to take his face?
Yes. His face.
You lost face.
What the f?